finding, Scott?
I have a lot more work to do on my house, I think, than you do, Michelle, although you've been doing a lot of work. I've been really lazy. We had a lot to cover in this hour here at the Home Show, and this is going to be like your 60-second orientation, everything you need to know about houses. Floor care is important, whether it's like these old-fashioned kind of dusters, or now they at the very end, I don't know if you can see them, they got these really funky blue mops that are like people are buying like crazy. But if you're tired of taking care of your floors, windows are also a big deal. If you can see, the window care is very important. And they clean them every day, too. And in addition to windows, there's some celebrities. Betsy Ross has been hanging out at the Home Show. And has the Home Show changed over the years? She's kind of a quiet woman, but she's got her own website, probably. What we're going to do this hour is we're going to talk to Shannon. She's been the queen of the Home Show. And we're also, you know, we've had kids kind of trying out our newscaster desk. We're going to put one of them to the test live on the air. I'll try to do a little coaching. That might hurt more than it'll help, but we'll see. So that's coming up later in the hour. We're live at the Home Show. Stay tuned for Shannon, and I'll be here too, and we'll try to pick you up something for your house, Michelle.
And about that interview you just tried with Betsy Ross, I think we've been working you a little too hard, Scott. Sit down. Take it easy for a few more minutes before we check back in with you, okay? Well, it's not a bad weekend for gardening at all. A little sun.
Welcome back to Action News. We are broadcasting live from the Pittsburgh Home and Garden Show and having a good time. Thought it would be appropriate to do some of our consumer news from here at the Garden Show and Home Show. So let's talk about gas prices for a minute. And if you notice, it sure seems like they have been going through the roof. But if you adjust for inflation, it turns out things really haven't changed that much in 30 years. In fact, if you go back to 1972, gas sold for about 36 cents a gallon. You adjust that for inflation, and that would balloon up to about $1.40 a gallon, about what we are paying now. If you're keeping track, gas was most expensive in 1981 when it sold for the equivalent of $2.47 in today's dollars, and who knows, we might get to that. And could it be beer in plastic bottles? The Miller Brewing Company plans to bottle beer in new 12-ounce plastic containers. The company says the new bottles are lighter, resealable, and recyclable, and best of all, they won't break. And the Big Apple is taking a big step in the restaurant business. Some restaurants are offering the opportunity to reserve tables via your home computer. You just go to the specific site, you pick your time, the number of people, and your electronic maitre d' is going to save you a seat. Well, if you have been watching our newscast all week, you know that we have this big Channel 4 setup, and it's become something of a fixture here at the Home and Garden Show. Also a fixture here at the Home and Garden Show are Shannon Perrine, who's been finding fun and unusual things to do. And Shannon, I did, before we got to the end of the week, I just wanted to say I know I've been kind of making fun of some of the things you've been doing here, and I just wanted you to know that I did mean all of it.
That's okay, Scott, because I'm cooking now, and I'm not going to give you any of the food.
Oh, now you get even.
I'm getting back now. Yesterday I was ironing, today I'm cooking. I'm nothing if not domestic. Paul Bowman sells Health Craft cookware. He tells me he can cook anything without grease, without water. Show me how you do that.
Will do, Shannon. Over here we're frying chicken in our famous liquid core electric skillet. Now this is cooking at about 400 degrees, and it'll be done in 15 minutes. And look how nice it turns out. And we'll try some of that in a little while.
You also do vegetables? Show me how this is done.
Cooking vegetables over here. Now what we do is we crisp our vegetables, we pour a glass of water and pour it off. Then we cover them, close our vent, leave it on for about 15 minutes, and those vegetables come out like these that you see over here.
Taste good?
Yeah, they taste great. Now let me show you how we use this machine. This is our kitchen machine. Now incidentally, these machines are available as gifts to folks when they get the cookware here at the show. And we'll be here till Sunday. And we just run our carrots down through here, and then we just put them in on top, cover that, and in about 10-15 minutes those vegetables will be cooked in their own natural juices. Healthier for you, and they look better, and they taste better.
Again, you didn't put any water, any grease in that pan?
No, we just crisp the vegetables, pour that water off, and that's it.
Let's taste some of this chicken. I'm not leaving here without tasting some of this chicken.
This chicken's made without grease, fat, or butter. It's made in its own...
Sesame seeds on there?
Yeah, I put a little lemon and sesame seeds on it, and that's it. Taste this. Tell me what you think.
I'm going to taste some. Very good. Then I'm going to take this over to Vince, our live shot technician who's been helping us all week, for the final answer.
Good.
All right, well, there you have it. Vince is a connoisseur of sesame chicken. He should know. He likes it. Good stuff.
It's not good. It's, ooh, it's so good.
Ooh, it's so
Come
good.
on. Yeah, watch out, Mr. Food. Okay, Shannon, thanks. And thanks, Vince, and everybody. Hey, if you are headed to the convention center, by the way, tomorrow, we do have a reminder. Some of the downtown streets are going to be closed because of the St. Patrick's Day Parade. The street closings begin around 8 o'clock this morning, or in the morning. The parade begins about 10. It'll run from Center Avenue over to 6th to Grant, down to the Boulevard of the Allies. It will end at Commonwealth Place. Some Port Authority stops may be relocated along that parade route. If you need more information about that, you can call Pat. The number is 442-2000. All right, we have one more note here. What does your favorite snack food, chicken or not, say about your personality? A researcher in Boston has found a few links for us to look at. If you're a chip person, you prefer the potato chips, the study says you are the prince or princess type. You have high ambitions. You enjoy perks. Pretzel fans are extroverted, lively, and often the life of the party. People who prefer cheese curls have high morals, a strong sense of right and wrong, and they love to plan ahead, especially planning to stop and pick up the cheese curls. If you're a snack cracker type, though, you are likely to be introverted, logical, and like computers. And finally, if you prefer tortillas, the study says you are a perfectionist, you are punctual, you are proper. It is certainly something to think about. What if you like all of those? And you really messed up, you need to go on a diet. All right, break out the budget. A local community holds the line on taxes. And something brand new on the golf course will tell you how it could save a life, really, for the golf course. All right, let's go up to Sky 4. They are up and about, Captain Will and the crew. You know, we've had kind of a gray day, but a little bit of sunshine here late in the day. Cold weather for the weekend, though. Joe's got that. He's up next with your 24-hour DiNardo weather watch forecast and more from the Home and Garden Show. Stay with us.
Plans for this weekend. We've got a great suggestion. Remember, there's still 2 more days left of the Pittsburgh Home and Garden Show. And you need to take the kids, too, because Action News has some fun stuff for them. Scott Baker joins us again with more on that. Scott.
Oh, it is fun, Michelle. One of the things down here at the booth, we've got the big HD TV television set to show people what the future of television is going to look like. As long as we're looking at the future of television, I thought, why don't we look at the future of television newscasters? So we're going to do a little maneuvering. Ralph and Vince are going to follow me, and we're going to kind of wander up. Because we've been watching kids all week long as they've been trying this out. They've been taking their tapes and rehearsing their scripts, and so we decided, instead of just doing it on tape, why don't we take one of these kids and put him to the live test, and then you can see him at home. You can see what the future of newscasters look like. So we did a little recruiting, and you know, I got a good eye for talent. So we found Asaja here, and Asaja's been looking. How are you? You having fun?
Good, yes.
All right, tell me a little bit. How old are you?
I'm 12.
You're 12. Where are you from?
I'm from Pittsburgh, PA.
You're from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I've heard of that. Where do you go to school?
Manchester Academic Charter School.
Terrific. Now, you have the script. You've looked over it ahead of time, so you're better prepared than most news anchors. She's actually read the script ahead of time. And are you ready to go here?
Yes.
Now, this camera over here, now Ralph, pan over real quick, and you can see the other camera. And she's going to be on what we call camera 4. And that's a teleprompter there. The words are there as well as in front of you. So I'm going to give you a countdown, and when I say 3, 2, 1, then you're going to be on. You ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. You're on.
Long gas lines today in Tampa. A radio station there gave drivers a chance to buy gas at just 95 cents a gallon. The promotion only lasted 95 minutes. Station DJs even pumped the gas. Some drivers waited over an hour to fill their tanks.
High five. You did great. How about that? Wasn't that fun? No, you're not going to take my job, are you?
No.
Okay, Sergeant. Okay, one more duty here, because we're down here live at the home show. We've had a great time, but Michelle's back in the studio, so one of the real news anchory things that you have to say is kind of look real serious and go, Michelle, back to you.
Michelle, back to you.
You did great, and you've got the greatest smile, too.
How about that?
Have fun. All right, thanks, Scott.
See ya.
It is a famous Pittsburgh sign, but should it be saved? That debate coming up